Right, guys, so this video is just looking at speed limit. There has been a speed limit change of recent. So the speeds dropped from 40 miles per hour to 30 miles an hour. This road in particular, Mammoth Drive, it's actually 30 miles an hour. It used to be 40 miles an hour for about three-quarter of this road. But please remember, going forward, it is only 30 miles an hour. They've actually removed or the signage that used to say 40 miles an hour. So most of the videos that I've put up that involves Mammoth Drive, I think Chester Road as well. Please remember that it is no longer the case. That is 40 miles an hour and it's actually 30 miles an hour. So whenever you enter any new road, please have a look at the beginning of the road. And if you don't see a speed limit, please assume 30 miles an hour. Obviously, unless it's a national speed limit applies, which is a different thing altogether. So I might be going silent during this video for most of it, to be honest. But for all of you guys or any of you guys that recognize this road here, it's just by Sutton Park. It used to be 40 miles an hour. It is now 30 miles an hour. Please remember that. Traffic light, we're turning right, please. So this traffic light, please remember when you turn right and you come round, please remember to go for the left lane. So you want to automatically go for the left lane. Again, this road, Chester Road, it used to be 40 miles an hour. For any of you that remembers it, it used to be 40 miles an hour. That's changed. It's now 30. In this situation, just here, please remember to check your right mirror because you can see the lane merges into one. So have a little look in your right mirror because anything could be overtaken. Once more, this lane, this road rather, is actually 30 miles an hour. It is no longer 40 miles an hour. The roundabout we're following the sign to West Bromwich, please. So please remember as well, West Brom is to the left whenever you get this route. So West Brom is to the left. Now, interestingly enough, when we turn left at this roundabout, I want you to pay attention to something. So once we come round, so look at this. Have a good look. Now, when you come round, what is the speed limit for this road? That's correct. See, it's hiding. That's 40 miles an hour. So this road now is 40 miles an hour, but before it was 30 miles an hour. So we're still following sign to West Brom. So you can see the small sign there, which is still 40. Now, as a rule of thumb, whenever you're following signs, on this occasion, West Brom is straight ahead. But if you're in the left lane, there are no marking whatsoever, and you're not sure where you're going, please assume that you're going straight ahead. You cannot be marked for going the wrong way. So by all means, just go the wrong way safely. Now, if you look at this positioning from the pupil was perfect. This is what I call snaking. So you see, by the pupil coming to the left, that white van was able to continue over without being impacted any at all. So whenever you enter the runabout, especially if there are two or more lanes going over, please remember to snake it, i.e., keep to the left of the runabout so you do not impact those to the right of the runabout. That is the end of the independent drive, and I will direct you from now on. Shortly, we'll be taking the next road on the left, and then we'll be doing immediate left, please. So we'll be turning left and then immediate left. So now we're leaving one road and joining the next. Can you see the new speed limit? 30 miles an hour. So that is why I always say when you leave one road and join the next, have a look to see if there's a change. We're taking the next road on the right, please. So you can see here now when you come round for this right turn, have a look on the lamppost. Is there a new speed limit? No, there is not. So, because there is not a new speed limit, please assume the last speed limit you saw, which is that's correct 30 miles an hour. So, that is the new speed limit all the way throughout until you actually see a different speed limit. End of the road, we're turning left, please. So once coming on, how many lanes are you looking at? So you've got two lanes. But once you've entered onto the road, look what's happening here. So it narrows. So you must check your right mirror for a vehicle that's trying to overtake. Because if you notice, it joins into one lane. Again, for this road, what is the speed limit? Brilliant. You should be thinking 30 miles an hour because that's the last speed limit you actually saw. At the traffic light, we're turning left, please. Okay, so when the light changes now and the vehicle coming around, what are you doing? Ask yourself, what is the speed limit for this new road that I've entered? Have a look. Is there a new speed limit? No, there is not. So, what is the speed limit? Assume 30 miles an hour until you see something that says otherwise. This is pivotal. This is very, very important. It will help you to avoid going over the speed limit. A lot of people gets caught out with actually going over the speed limit. At the roundabout, we're turning right, taking the third exit, please. So remember when you're coming onto New Road, look to see if there is actually a speed change. This is very important. So here you will notice, there you go, the pupil just stalled, but it doesn't matter if you stall. Do not panic, don't rush. On this occasion, there was no vehicle behind the pupil. Even if there was a vehicle behind, it would not have mattered, especially if the vehicle did not move. So just take your time. It's not about rushing, it's just about safety. That is paramount. Safety. Your test is all about safety. So as we're coming around this roundabout, what are we looking for? Is there a change of speed? Look, what is that? Can you see the 40 sign? Brilliant. So now you know that this road is 40 miles an hour. At the roundabout, we're turning right, taking the third exit, please. Have a good look now. Look at the change of speed. So before where this Shell petrol station is, it used to be 40 miles an hour all the way through it. But there you are. Can you see the 30 miles? Brilliant. So what does that tell you? That tells you that if you're turning left, if you go straight, if you're turning right, it is still 30 miles an hour unless you see another sign that says something else. Now, when we come round to this road, is there a change of speed? Is there? Have a look at the lamppost. Look, look, look. There's no change of speed. So basically, it is still 30 miles an hour. Once more, this road, this part of the road here, this is Chester Road. This part of Chester Road used to be 40 miles an hour. So look here, now you can see the lane merging rather, check your right mirror for vehicle that's overtaking. So again, this road is 30 miles an hour. There's the toll recovery. Always do 30 for this road. It used to be 40. And now I'm emphasizing it. And that is because some of my videos that's already up, it does show as 40 miles an hour. The change has just happened just literally this week. I would say a few days ago it happened. So like now is the 5th. If I'm not mistaken, it's the 1st of September the changes came in. So this road here, it's 30 miles an hour all the way throughout. Traffic light, we're following the road ahead, please. Here we can see we've got two lanes, isn't it? And as we continue, we can see that it's merging into one. Always check your right mirror because you want to see what is overtaking. And if someone is speeding, trying to get past, just slow down and just let them go. That's what we call defensive driving, and everyone will be safe on the road. So, what is the speed limit for this road? If you notice, I paused there to give you a time, give you some time to think about it. 30 miles an hour. That is correct because we've not seen a change of speed up to now. So we assume the last speed limit we saw, which is, yep, 30 miles an hour. Okay, in a situation like this, I've had people that's been on test and the examiner won't say anything. Because if you notice, the left lane says left only going into the shopping center. And you should always assume that you're going straight ahead unless road markings indicate otherwise. Or if the examiner say we're turning left. So remember as well, if you were in that left lane, just turn left into the shopping center and just go in, come out, and you'll be okay. I had a pupil that did that before and she actually passed her test because she realized it late that that lane goes into the left only. The traffic light, we are turning right, please. This traffic light, it is a bit tricky in terms of how wide it is. It's a big junction. So where do we position? Now, look at the positioning of the vehicle. Absolutely brilliant position this is. So you're not impacting those guys that's going straight ahead. More importantly, the front of your car has not gone past the middle of the road that you intend to go into. So whenever you're positioning a traffic light, always think about the vehicle that's coming. Like for example, this silver vehicle. Has he got enough room to be able to turn right? It's clear that he has. Am I blocking these guys here from stop? Am I stopping them from going straight? Obviously, you're not. So this is important. So now you can see that the light is changing or it has changed. What are we going to do? Brilliant. So it's time for us to go because we're already over into the middle. So we cannot wait there. So you can see brilliant driving from the pupil here. So the pupil came over into the left lane. So even though there are parked vehicles there, pupil could not be into the right lane because the right lane said right only. So you would still have to use the left lane, go straight over, and then move away into the right lane. So brilliant driving from pupil. I once had a pupil that was unsuccessful at that exact traffic light. She saw the parked vehicles on the left and she stayed in the right lane. Unfortunately for her, the right lane goes right only, so you cannot use it to go straight ahead. I'll never forget it. She actually had two minor driving faults and just that mistake. Take the next road on the left, please. Take the next road on the left, please. End of the road, we're turning left, please. End of the road, we're turning right, please. Now pay attention to this. Have a look. What do you notice? There you go. Can you see the 20 sign? So it means that if you turn left, if you turn right, if you go straight ahead, it's 20 unless you see another speed limit that says otherwise. So it's 20 miles an hour now. So people going to be turning right as we said. So when we come round, you're having a look. Is there another speed sign? Nope. So you must assume 20 miles an hour. And what do we notice? Have a look. So you've got a no entry there, but what else are we looking at? There you go. Can you see the arrows? That's saying to you this is a one-way road. And now if we observe, we can see we're going into a two-way road. So you can see the triangle there. We're coming from a one-way into a two-way road. You can see the vehicle coming down. This is important to note because you can take up your position accordingly. So now we're in a two-way road. At the roundabout, we are going to be following the road ahead, taking the second exit, please. Now you're asking yourself, roundabout, mini roundabout, who of the right of way? Yep, those to the right, and if there's no one to the right, you can just continue. At the traffic light, we're turning left, please. Sometimes when people come down here and the examiner said we're turning right at the traffic light, they tend to make a mistake. They try to go towards the right on the other side of the road. But if you look carefully, you'll be able to see the arrow is there and it's telling you, keep on the inside of me. Do not go behind me, whatever you do. That's the arrow. At the roundabout, we're following the road ahead, taking the second exit, please. Taking the next road on the left, please. Okay, so we're just coming to the end of this video. Hope this video helps. And remember, trust your hopes, not your fears. I'm out. See ya.